Hey, Travis, how do we breathe when we strength train? Because as a yogi, I'm used to certain movements being paired with like the inhale or the exhale, and they're always done that way. Is that what it's like in strength training?
Not exactly. Are you familiar with eccentric and concentric phases of muscle contractions?
Yeah. So in a weightlifting setting, a concentric phase would be the lifting phase, like if I were doing a bicep curl, and then the eccentric would be the lowering phase. Is that right?
That's right. So normally we pair the exhale with the concentric phase and the inhale with the eccentric phase. And that's
Oh.
just standard. And the reason that we do that is because the concentric phase usually feels harder. And so it's just better to exhale on the more effortful version of the lift.
That makes sense. So it kind of helps you when it's harder
Exactly.
between the two phases.
Yeah. So do you want to show a couple exercises then? And
Yeah.
we can kind of
Yeah.
talk through which phase
Can we
is
talk
which?
about a squats? Because I'm curious about squats.
Totally.
Okay. So in a squat, would the eccentric be the lowering
That's
phase,
right.
this, and then the concentric would be the lift back up?
Yeah. So on the eccentric phase, we will inhale on the way down, and on the exhale, or on the concentric phase, we'll exhale on the
Okay,
way up.
that makes sense because the lifting up is the harder part.
Right.
So exhale kind of helps me lift up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, what about a pull up where I think the phases are actually reversed? They're
Yeah.
not the same as a
So
squat.
a pull-up, the phases are a little different because we start with the concentric and then we do the eccentric because we start from a dead hang where our arms are straight. But the breathing is still tied in with each of the phases.
So you start in that hang, and then when you pull yourself up, that's the lift up. That's the concentric. That's the exhale. And as you lower yourself slowly down, that's the lowering, the eccentric, the inhale. So can you show us one more? This is going to be exhale, concentric. We're really making it work, and the inhale, eccentric, that lower down. So,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay. So that's generally how it works.
That's generally how it works.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to explain this.
You're welcome, Jenny.